You've been dating for years, waiting for proposal. Still, he has not made any move to ask you to be his wife. You've invested your time, your love, even your effort, and still there is no green light. Why? Don't worry. In this video, I will explain 5 possible reasons why a man will date a woman for many years and still will not find her fit as a wife. Now, if you are seeing my face for the very first time, please don't hesitate to hit the subscribe button. Thank you very much. Now to our main discussion. Reason why men will date women for so many years and will not ask them to be his wife. 1 is being too comfortable but not committed. Now what you have to understand is that when a man becomes too comfortable with a woman, everything that is being gotten from a marriage, he's getting it. He will never make a move. He will never make that move to come to you and say, please, be my wife, with his knees on the floor. He won't do it. Women should not always be too quick to give men what they want. If you give it to them easily, it makes them become too comfortable. And when a man becomes comfortable, there is no point for commitment. That is where most men get it wrong. Women, hold yourself, hold your pride, hold your dignity, because immediately you give it out, you make the man too comfortable, and then he will never ever think of changing the status quo. That is the very first reason. Never make a man too comfortable in the relationship. Don't give him everything he wants. Try to hold some. Hold it back. At least make him see that he needs to be a man. When he asks you to be his wife, that is what he needs to get that aspect of you. Yes. Number 2, he has never seen her as a wife. Now, one thing you need to understand is that when a man loves a woman, it is ordinary. It is normal. He may show care, he may show love and attention, but that does not mean that he has seen her as the one. Don't mistake it. He may love you, yes, but you are not the one. You have to be very careful. You have to be very careful to be able to define your relationship with every man, because some men just see the woman as just benefits woman. You understand where I'm going to? As a benefit woman. Forget the fact that they make you feel special. They give you words. But he may never say that word because you are not the right person. In quote, the right person. Please, we must be very careful. Because not every woman is a wife to a man. They have already programmed it in their head who they want to marry. So he may do whatever he wants to do with you at this particular time. But when the time calls for marriage, he knows the right person he wants to settle with. Men knows what they want. Don't be fooled as a woman. You need to make sure that you and your man, you sit him down, walk him, you talk to him, look him straight to the eyeballs, you ask him question. What are we doing in this relationship? If you don't ask those questions, then you are doing yourself. Because when the time hits you hard, you will realize that a man will always know what he wants, and he has never seen you as a wife. Be wise. Number 3. This one is also one of the most important. Now, every woman must understand that marriage comes with financial, emotional, and social responsibility. It only takes a man who is capable. When I say capable, I mean capable to take a woman to be his wife. If a man is unsure of his future career, his finances, or his personal growth, he may hesitate to even make a move to ask you to be his wife. And there are some men are afraid of their freedom. When I say freedom, I mean, some men love to explore. They believe that when marriage comes, commitment comes. That involves having just one woman as a wife, which some men are very afraid of. So if you are unlucky, you meet such men. And when you meet such men, our advice is you run for your dear life. Because you are only there to satisfy their immediate need. They will never ask you to be their wife. Before you go out on the street tomorrow or go on social media and start shouting men are score, men are score, better use your score before they use it for you. Number 4 is external influences. Yes, when I say external, I mean family influence and friends. Some family does not agree with their son getting married to a specific or a particular girl from a particular tribe. I have had scenarios like that. And these are worse and major roadblocks to a man asking you to be his wife. And some of them is their friends. Their friends may tell them some things about you or about a particular lady that will make them to have a rethink. I say no, they will not proceed with the marriage. As a woman, you must be very careful. You must know that your man is fully in and his family members are aware, even his friends. Most time it's not the woman's fault, it is the man's fault. Yes, I have an encounter with a friend that told me that his parents does not want him to marry a Yoruba woman. I said, why? There was no good reason, just that they don't like her. Now, these are problems that we tend to encounter when a man wants to take a woman as his wife. And that is why they will never make the move to ask you to be their wife. Because of what? External influences. Number 5, the last but not the least on our list, is that the man was never serious from the start. You see, I said this thing when I started this conversation, that a woman must know that a man is in for this business. She must define this relationship, because some men enter because of companionship and they fawn. Yes, when the time for commitment comes, they japa, they run, they look for Ben Johnson. So you as a woman, is left for you to sit him down and talk to him, man to woman. Baby, what are we doing? Honey, where is this thing taking us to? Because once you make this mistake of your lifetime, you will spend years in that relationship and they will not ask you to be their wife. But they will go out to somebody else they met maybe 5 months ago and then they will ask her to be their wife. Be wise. I don't have much to say. I hope this few points has opened your eyes to see the reason why men will not ask a woman to marry them. The simple truth is there. A man who wants to marry you will not make you beg. He will not make you to make efforts or make you make advances to convince him to ask you to marry him. Don't take my word for it. Take Steve Harvey, who said, and I quote, "A man who wants to marry you will not confuse you. A man who doesn't will continue to waste your time." I unquote. So ladies, you have to be wise and know what you want from a man. Just so you know, a woman who cooks for a man for many years without a wedding ring is only feeding another woman's husband. I rest my case. Please don't forget to like, don't forget to share. And let us hear your experience in the comment section of how your relationship with that man is. Feel free. You never can tell who is of help and who the real man for you is. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you next time.